Mess over here. Sorry about that, guys. Hope you can all hear me. Hope you can hear me clearly.
Hope
Hope-
everything is clear like this. Hello, hello. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, all right, guys. So,
Oh,
hope
hope
everyone's
everyone's
doing
doing
okay.
okay.
Doing
Doing
all
all
right.
right. Um,
I
I
want
want
to
to
talk
talk
about
about
something.
something.
As
As
you
you
may
may
know,
know,
as
as
you
you
may
may
know,
know,
I've been on Sam
Sam
Shamoun's
Shamoun's
live.
live.
Well,
Well,
it
it
was
was
not
not
his
his
live.
live.
Actually,
Actually,
it
it
was
was
King
King
Sylv,
Sylv,
his
his
friend,
friend, who I didn't know before that actually, but he seemed like a decent guy.
Um,
Um,
and
and
you
you
know,
know, I
if you
if you
guys
guys
haven't
haven't
checked
checked
out
out
the
the
video,
video,
please
please
check
check
it
it
out.
out.
For
For
those
those
who
who
don't
don't
know
know
who
who
Sam
Sam
Shamoun
Shamoun
is,
is,
you
you
can
can
check
check
him
him
out
out
too.
too.
His
His
YouTube
YouTube
channel
channel
is
is
called
called
Shamounian.
Shamounian.
He's
He's
a
a
Christian
Christian
apologist
apologist
and and
and
very
very
good
good
one
one
actually.
actually.
And
Mm.
I am a newly
Newly
converted Catholic Christian. Still feels weird saying it, but in a very good way, actually. Yeah, something I never imagined would happen in my life. Although I always uh, admired Christians for many things, but never really thought of being one ever, actually. So
so
I
I
got
got
on
on
Sam
Sam
Shamoun's
Shamoun's
live
live
stream
stream
because,
because,
well,
well,
I was trying
trying
to
to
get
get
on
on
his
his
live
live
stream
stream
or
or
someone's
someone's
live
live
stream
stream
who
who
speaks
speaks
about
about
Christian
Christian
apologetics
apologetics
or
or
speaks
speaks
to
to
ex
ex
Muslims
Muslims
or
or
Muslims
Muslims
or
or
just
just
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Because
Because
I
I
come
come
from
from
a
a
Muslim
Muslim
background.
background. I
I love
love Islam
Islam
very,
very
very
early,
early,
but
but
grew
grew
up
up
in
in
a
a
Muslim
Muslim
country
country
all
all
my
my
life.
life.
Islam
Islam
was
was
all
all
around
around
me
me
for
for
the
the
first
first
40
40
years
years
of
of
my
my
life.
life.
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
since
since
all
all
my
my
life,
life.
bro. So, and then
Mm,
some something very
Very
special
special
happened,
happened,
which
which
led
led
me
me
to
to
become
become
a
a
Catholic.
Catholic.
And
And
I
I
speak
speak
about
about
that
that
in
in
other
other
videos,
videos,
guys, so
so
you
you
can
can
check
check
it
it
out
out.
on my channel.
So,
And
and
ever
ever
since
since
that
that
happened
happened
to
to
me,
me,
I
I
was
was
wanting,
wanting,
I
I
was
was
yearning
yearning
to
to
share
share
my
my
testimony
testimony
with
with
someone,
someone,
to
just
just
share the,
spread
spread
the
the
word,
word,
um,
you know,
spread,
spread,
just
just
try
try
to
to
reach
reach
people
people
who
who
can
can
actually
actually
hear
hear
me
me
out.
out.
Because
Because
what
what
I
I
experienced
experienced
was
was
quite
quite
remarkable.
remarkable.
And
And
finally,
finally,
after
after
many
many
months,
months,
I
I
get
get
on
on
Sam
Sam
Shamoun
Shamoun
and
and
I talk
talk
about
about
my
my
testimony.
testimony.
Not
Not
all
all
of
of
it,
it,
but
but
for
for
the
the
most
most
part,
part,
just
just
made
made
it
it
very
very
brief
brief
because,
because,
of
of
course,
course,
couldn't
couldn't
take
take too much
up
of
too
too
much
much
of
of
their
their
time.
time.
Sam
Sam
Shamoun
Shamoun
was
was
very,
very,
you
you
know,
know,
very welcoming
welcoming
in
in
his
his
teasing
teasing
kind
kind
of
of
way,
way,
slick
slick
kind of
kind of
way,
way.
very welcoming,
Coming
and
and,
and lovely.
he,
He
he
was
was
very
very
lovely,
lovely,
and
and
he
he
said,
said,
"Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
bro,
let's
let's
definitely
definitely
do
do
part
part
two
two
very
very
soon.
soon.
Let's
Let's
try
try
to
and
do
do
it
it
next
next
week.
week.
Here's
Here's
my
my
email."
email.
So
So
I
I
wrote
wrote
him
him
an
an
email,
email.
and
And
then
then
in
in
the
the
email I
email, I
told
told
him,
him,
"Hey,
hey,
Sam,
Sam,
this
this
is
is
me.
me.
This
This
is
is
Omar,
Omar,
Paul Daniel, the one who was on
on
the
the
stream
stream
with
with
you
you
and
and
King
King
Silver."
Silver.
And
And
so
so
that
that
was
was
not
not
the
the
first
first
time
time
I
I
contacted
contacted Sam.
Sam.
I
I
contacted
contacted him
him
before
before
that,
that,
and
and
I
I
was
was
telling
telling
him,
him,
I
I
was
was
trying
trying
to
to
get
get
on
on
his
his
live
live
stream,
stream.
and
And
on
on
two
two
occasions
occasions,
it
it
went
went
very
very
bad.
bad.
Before
Before
I
I
even
even
got
got
on
on
the
the
live
live
stream,
stream,
just
just
the
the
first
first
time
time I
I wrote
wrote
him
him
in the
in the
live
live
chat,
chat,
and
and
I
I
told
told
him,
him,
"Hey,
hey,
man,
man,
And I
I
already
already
talked
talked
about
about
this
this
in
in my
other
other
videos.
videos. I
I
just
just
can't
can't
remember
remember
which
which
one
one
exactly,
exactly,
but
but
if you follow me, you know what I'm talking about.
I
So
told him,
hey
hey man,
man,
I
I
really
really
want
want
to
to
get
get
on
on
your
your
live stream.
stream.
I have things
Things
that
that
I
I
would
would
like
like
to
to
share,
share,
man.
man.
I've
I've
been
been
getting
getting
like
like
revelations
revelations
all
in
my
my
life,
life,
which
which
led
led
me
me
to
to
become
become
a
a
Christian.
Christian.
So
So
I
I
was
was
not
not
saying,
saying,
yeah,
yeah,
God
God
talks
talks
to
to
me
me
and
and
tells
tells
me
me
to
to
tell
tell
the
the
world,
world, bring a
deliver
deliver
a
a
message
message
to
to
the
the
world
world
or
or
anything.
anything.
I
I
just,
just,
yeah,
yeah,
the
the
revelations,
revelations,
personal
personal
revelations
revelations
that
that
brought
brought
me
me
to
to
Christ.
Christ.
And
And
he
he
said,
said, oh,
he
he
was
was
on
on
the
the
live
live
stream.
stream.
He
So,
said, oh,
you
you get
get
revelations
revelations
from
from
God.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
so
so
you
you
think
think
of
of
yourself
yourself
a
a
prophet?
prophet?
Get
Get
the
the
hell
hell
out
out
of
of
here,
here,
you.
whatever.
And
And
he
he
blocked
blocked
me.
me.
I
I
get
get
on
on
another
another email.
email. I
I
get
get
another
another
Gmail
Gmail
when
when
he's
he's
on
on
another
another
live
live
months
months
later.
later.
And
And
he's
he's
on the live, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to,
like,
get on the live. I
see
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 the
the
link,
link,
click
click
it,
it,
and
and
then
then
I'm
I'm
in the
in the
background.
background.
I'm
I'm
waiting
waiting
for
for
my
my
turn.
turn.
I'm
I'm
so
so
excited.
excited.
I'm
I'm
so
so
pumped.
pumped.
And
And
I
I
live
live
in
in
Southeast
Southeast
Asia
Asia
right
right
now,
now,
so
so
it's
it's
very
very
hot
hot
here.
here.
And
And
during
during
that
that
day,
day,
it
it was
was quite
quite
hot.
hot.
So
So
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
I
I
was
was
I was I was topless.
topless.
I
I
didn't
didn't
have
have
any
any
shirt
shirt
on.
on.
You
You
know,
know,
for
for
me,
me,
it's
it's
not
not
a
a
big
big
deal.
deal.
Like
We're
we're men,
men,
right?
right?
It's
It's
not
not
like
like
we
we
got
got
breasts, hanging
hanging
out
out
or
or
anything
anything
like
like
that.
that.
Uh, Anything sexual.
Sexual,
It's
it's
just
just
breasts,
breast,
right?
right?
So
So
he
he
sees
sees
me
me
in
in
the
the
background,
background,
says,
says,
"Hey,
"Hey,
Daniel,"
Daniel,"
or
or
Paul
Paul
Daniel,
Daniel,
or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
yeah, I
I
think I
think I
wrote
wrote
Daniel
Daniel
that
that
time.
time.
I
I
said,
said,
"Hey,
"Hey,
Daniel,"
Daniel,"
and I
and I
was
was
like,
like,
"Oh
"Oh
my
my
God,
God,
maybe
maybe
it's
it's
my
my
turn."
turn."
Like
Maybe
maybe
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
bring
bring
it
it
up.
up.
And
He's
he's
like,
like,
"Go wear a shirt.
"Shirt?
Why
Why
are
are
you
you
coming
coming
here
here
without
without,
like
like
shirtless?"
shirtless?"
And
And
I
I
thought
thought
he
he
was
was
just
just
teasing,
teasing,
you know.
So
So
I
I
was
was like,
like,
"Oh
"Oh
man,
man,
okay,
okay,
let
let
me
me
just
just
rush
rush
and
and
get
get
a
a
shirt."
shirt."
As
As
I
I
was
was
rushing
rushing
to
to
get
get
a
a
shirt,
shirt,
I'm
I'm
hearing
hearing
him
him
talk.
talk.
You
"You
bastard,
bastard,
you
you
this,
this,
you
you
that.
that.
Coming
Coming
here,
here,
you
you
nasty
nasty
mother
mother
beep,
beep,
whatever,
whatever,
whatever.
whatever.
You
You
know,
know,
naked
naked
on
on
this
this
live
live
stream.
stream.
Get
Get
the
the
fuck,
fuck,
get
get
the
the
hell
hell
out
out
of
of
here,
here.
whatever. Just, just,
Just,
just
just
nasty
nasty
mouth,
mouth,
you know.
And
And
then
then I'm
I'm
like,
like,
man,
man,
I'm
I'm
kind
kind
of
of
shocked.
shocked.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
man,
man,
I
I
was
was
not
not
expecting
expecting
that.
that.
Like
Like
this
this
guy
guy
who
who
you
you
admire
admire
and
and
who
who
you
you
learn
learn
so
so
much
much
from,
from,
all
all
of
of
a
a
sudden
sudden
you
you
hear
hear
him
him
say
say
all
all
these
these
things,
things,
and
and
you're
you're
like,
like,
what
what
the
the
hell
hell
just
just
happened?
happened?
And
And
then
then
he
he
just
just
blocks
blocks
me.
me.
So
So
I
I
was
was
like
like
extremely
extremely
happy,
happy,
extremely
extremely
excited
excited
that
that
I
I
was
was
finally
finally
going
gonna
to talk
talk
to
to
him,
him,
and then everything
everything
just
just
went
went
south, like immediately,
immediately,
like
like
up
up
and
and
then
then
down.
down.
And
And
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
oh,
oh,
this
this
is
is
not
not
cool,
cool,
you know. Anyways,
Anyways,
I
I
gave
gave
him
him
the
the
benefit
benefit
of
of
the
the
doubt
doubt
because
because
I
I
know
know
he
he
gets
gets
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
trolls and
trolls and
everything.
everything.
I wrote
Wrote
him
him
an
an
email.
email.
I found
Found him,
his
his
email
email
on
on
his
his
YouTube.
YouTube.
I wrote
Wrote
to
to
him.
him.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
hey
hey
man,
man,
listen,
listen,
this
this
is
is
what
what
happened.
happened.
So
So
what
what
happened.
happened.
Like,
Like,
here's
here's
who
who
I
I
am.
am.
I'm
I'm
not
not
some
some
troll.
troll.
I'm
I'm
someone
someone
who
who
really
really
wants
wants
to
to
talk
talk
to
to
you.
you.
This
This
is
is
my
my
story.
story.
Like,
Like,
I
I
just
just
briefly
briefly
told
told
him,
him,
like,
like,
I
I
just
just
became
became
Catholic
Catholic
like
recently,
recently, and
and
I've
I've
been
been
watching
watching
his
his
videos
videos
for
for
many
many
months,
months,
and
and
I
I
really
really
admire
admire
him,
him,
and
and
I
I
love
love
him,
him,
and
and
I
I
learned
learned
a
a
lot
lot
from
from
him.
him.
And
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
it's
it's
almost
almost
kind
kind
of
of
like,
like,
like I
I
know
know
you
you
did
did
that,
that,
but
but
like
like,
you
you
didn't
didn't
have
have
to
to
do
do
that,
that,
man.
man.
Like
Like,
I
I
didn't do
didn't
it
do it
on
on
purpose.
purpose.
I
I
was
was,
I
I'm
live in a hot
country. I did not know that it was inappropriate for me to get on for me to get on the live stream shirtless. I mean, you see a lot of shirtless people here because it's hot. You know, like there's nothing. It's not like I'm trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. And he didn't, you know, of course, he never responded or anything. Later, I was feeling kind of bad, and I was like, "Hey, man." So I sent him another email. I was like, "You know what, man? Like, because I called him out, I was like, listen, man, like, this is not cool, man." Like, anyways, I don't remember what I said exactly, but he was talking really, like, really shitty. He was really shitty with the next one of the next guests on the live stream. This very sweet Indonesian girl. She's Christian actually, and she just had some doubts, and she was talking to some Muslims in Indonesia, some friends of hers, and she had the sweetest voice, man. And I know like a lot of girls here in South Asia, they speak like that. You know, like And immediately Sam was like, "Oh, are you a guy? Oh, are you pretending to be a girl?" Because she didn't have her picture or her video on or anything like that. And he was like, oh, this is a guy, man. Like, hey, you sure you're not a guy? You sure you're not this?" And people on the live chat were like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I think it's a guy. Ha ha ha, I think it's that." And she's like, "No, I'm from, anyway." She's like, "No, I'm from, yeah. So where are you from?" "Yeah, I'm from Indonesia." "Oh, okay. You sure?" Anyway, she started talking a bit more, and then she brought in her picture, and he was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, sounds quite accurate." So, and back in my mind, I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing, man? Just talk to the girl, man. Like, what are you scared of, man? Like, are you this full of fear?" Like, don't you know that there are people in the world who talk like this, like women and girls who have like a very feminine voice, man? Like, and she was sweet, like she was not. Anyway, he talked to her, like he bashed her, like for no apparent reason. She had doubts, and she was like asking him, like, "I don't know what should I do, like what I should do. I'm born Christian, but I don't know my religion very well, and my friends telling me about Islam. What should I do?" And Sam Shimon was just basically telling her, "Oh, yeah, you want to follow a religion of a son of a whore? Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you want to be Muslim? Go ahead. And yeah, you want Muhammad to mount you and your mother? Go ahead, like that. Like, and she was just like in shock. She's like 17 years old. Like the girl almost cried, man. Like I felt so bad for her. And he just didn't stop, man. He didn't stop. And I was trying to write on the chat, I was like, "Dude, just lay off of her, man. She's just coming here to ask questions. Like, you don't have to be an asshole, bro. Like, what the fuck? Who do you think you are, man?" Anyways, later I sent him an email, and I kind of called him out on that. Like, "Dude, like what's wrong with you, man? What are you doing? First, you kick me off. You kick me off because I'm shirtless, and you cuss me. Like, you cuss me continuously, and then you're just so nasty to this poor little girl who's just coming here to ask you about questions about her faith and Islam, and you're just being an asshole. Like what is wrong with you?" Of course, he never responded. I don't even know if he saw it. I'm sure he saw it, but he just, yeah. Anyway, and I was through all this, I was trying to figure out what is going on with this guy. What's his deal? What is his deal? What is this Sam Shamoun guy, man? Because I don't really know him personally or anything like that. It's just like I know he's talks about Christianity. He had very valid points, really good points, very good arguments, but he's a bit of an asshole. And I was trying to figure out, like, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yeah, man. So I learned that he has some personal problems. I mean, who doesn't? But serious ones, right? With his divorce and stuff like that. And so, ex-wife and daughters. And I mean, I felt a lot of sympathy for him. I was like, yeah, man, like I think I understand him. And so I was trying to reach out to him, man. I was trying to reach out to him because me and him have a lot of things in common. From what I heard from him on his lives, and so. Anyways, a few months later, I finally see him on a live again, and I I just get on. I get on, and this time I'm careful about what I'm wearing. And finally, it happens. A live stream with Sam Shamoun, and I got that portion of the video. It's on my channel, guys. You can go check it out. I might even put it in the comment section, or the description of the video for you guys to find more easily. You can see how it went. Like, I was like, I didn't call him out on anything. I didn't tell him, "Hey man, remember me? Like, you kicked me off twice, and you cussed me out." I didn't say that. I was just very polite. I was just very nice because my intention to talk to him was not to make it a problem, or to cuss him out too, or to tell him what he did to me. Or I genuinely and honestly just want to talk about God. I just want to talk about my testimony, my experience, and share it with him and his audience. It's all that matters to me. Like, nothing matters to me more than that. And I was thinking, like, yeah, if we ever get close and we start talking and we exchange contacts and stuff, I will mention it uh, somehow that, yeah, man, like I try to contact you and this what happened, but it's all good. Bro, it's all good. It's all good. No worries, man. Like anyways, I got on his live. It went well for the most part. He was still being kind of like an arrogant guy. He could have already, always is. He knows he's not a humble guy. He said it himself, today when I saw the live stream. So, anyways, that live stream went well. I was emotional, and he really was touched by that. And he, because he also gets emotional on his videos sometimes, and I really respect people who don't hide that, to show vulnerability. I really respect that, and that's how I am too. So pretty sure he respected that too, and he was very touched. So then he was like, "Yeah, man, we have to do a live like next week, bro. And just here, man. Here's my email. Just write to me, bro. I love you." And he was so sweet. I wrote to him like I said in the beginning, and I told him, "Hey, man, this is me. And by the way, I was the guy who you spoke to like a couple of times before, and here's what happened when he kicked me off and when he cussed me out and everything. And at the same time, I was like, it's all good, man. Like I'm not holding any grudges. I'm just letting you know, because it's kind of funny. Because I knew, and I told him, I knew that actually when we meet or when we get to talk, you will love me. Like you will really love me because I know you from your videos. You never heard of me. Of course, I'm not a famous guy. Of course, you're gonna be skeptical of me, but I know that you will love someone like me. So I'm really happy that we finally got to speak and finally got to, to connect. And I wrote to him, waited days, weeks, nothing. Uh, I saw him on a few lives, chatted with. Tried to write on the in the live chat. Hey man, Sam, this is me. I was on your live stream the other week. Went well. Like remember me and the Moroccan guy who became conflict, and I got emotional during the video. I was just trying to give him some points where he could remember who I am. And he didn't seem to really remember. I was like, oh, okay, oh, all right, yeah, all right, anyways. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to write to you in this place and like with this link channel, sorry, with this channel. But it's not really my official channel. Just could you please unblock me from the other channels, from the other uh, uh, profiles? And he was like, and he immediately was like, oh, if I blocked you, like that means they will have that means there have like that means there must have been like a good reason for me to do that. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like just in my mind, like I wasn't trying to argue with him in the chat. It's like, dude, you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Like, you think your judgment is perfect, bro? Like, you think you don't make mistakes? Like, I never saw this guy say, "Hey, man, I made a mistake about someone and I treated him bad, and I'm really sorry, bro. I didn't mean to." No, I kind of know these people. These Virgos. He's a Virgo. Virgos are extremely proud people in the negative sense of the word. For the most part, I'm not trying to like make a entire conclusion on all Virgos, but most of them that I've known in my life were very jealous, very like they hate to be corrected. They hate for someone to be like, "Hey, man, you messed up." They hate that. Like they're not like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you're right, man. I messed up, bro. I'm really sorry. I was not feeling good, man. I hope you can forgive me." Nope. Very defensive, extremely defensive, very cowardly. So because that's very cowardly. So they kind of try to compromise for their cowardice by trying to act tough and loud and cuss. And that doesn't make you tough, man. That just makes you more of an asshole. So, bro, you wanna do good. You wanna do good by the people, by yourself, by God. Uh, Stop being a coward. Calm yourself down. speak in a lower voice. Just be honest and be open-hearted. And everybody makes mistakes, man. Like nobody's. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect and you're not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. That's not the point. The point is when you make a mistake, you have to own up to it. You just have to own up to it, bro. That's not. It's not about. I'm not trying to tell you that you're because you made a mistake. We all make mistakes, bro. I made 1,000, millions of mistakes in my life, maybe billions. I don't know. Probably more than 11 people. You know. But I've always tried to learn from my mistakes. I've always tried to uh, reconcile with people I've hurt, with people I've done wrong. You know, and I never shied away from it. Like whenever someone would approach me and say, "Hey man, you did this to me," my reaction was never, "Hey man, get out of here." You know, go ahead, or I'm gonna do this to you, or fuck you, or whatever. Never. It was always like, "Oh, what did I do to you?" And I would hear them out. And I would try to see, did I do that? Like, what did I do? Like, even when someone like approaches me and like criticizes me, "Hey man, you're this and you're that," my first reaction is always, "Am I really that? Like, did I do something? Like, is this guy trying to is he really telling me something that I don't know that I did?" I always question myself before reacting or being defensive or anything. But people like this guy, this Sam Shamoun guy, man, they're not like that. They're not like that. Well, you know, they're not like that. Like, I've been able to differentiate between admiring this guy's capacity to, you know, preach and argue and explain biblical matters, but that doesn't mean that he's all of a sudden perfect. That doesn't mean that all of a sudden he's beyond criticism. And you know, so like when that happened, so when he started doing that, when he started, you know, acting this way, I'm like, yeah, man, like first I, you know, try to give him the benefit of the doubt, and then I'm like, yeah, this guy, something's not right. Something's not right with this guy, bro. Let's just. So anyway, I wrote him emails and everything. Anyway, so on the live chat that time that I told you, I told him, yeah, like we want to get on the live chat and everything. He was like, yeah, man, let's try to do it next week again. You know, he said like again, he said next week. You know, send me an email, and then I'm like, yeah, man, I already sent you an email. I wrote that in the live chat. I already sent you emails, like several. Please check them out. And I think you didn't get them because you blocked me from almost all of my accounts. Here are my accounts. I even sent you an email from a new account telling you what my accounts were so you can actually unblock me from those. Anyways, sometime later I get an email from him, I guess. Yes, I do get an email from him. And let me let me pull that up because I want to show you guys because yeah, 'cause this is the point that I want like where I want to actually show you. Okay, Sam. All right, Sam. Cool. Okay, here it is. Cool. All right, let's check this out, guys. So I'm not making any of this up, guys. So here's the. Hope we can see this. You know, where I can put this, but yeah. Anyway, maybe here. Okay, so I don't know how to. All right. Anyway. So here's me, Sam. I'm still waiting for your response. I wrote you about 2 weeks ago. Still waiting for your response to get on a live with you for part two for our talk. I don't know if you recognize me because I spoke to you in the live chat a couple of times and you didn't seem to recognize me. I sent him the video link. So this is the video. I took the liberty of uploading it on my channel. Once before talking live, I tried to get on your tried to go on your live 2 times, but you blocked me because you confused me with a troll. That's what I said. And so I don't know, guys, if you can see because it's quite small, but I'm gonna try to do this, maybe. Anyway, confuse me with a troll.
Hold on. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
yeah.
I
I
clarified
clarified that in my previous email.
in the live chat. I mentioned being
Being
blocked
blocked
from
from you, and you said I must have done something. I didn't. We didn't even speak before being blocked. Anyways, I can use this new account to get on your live and talk together. Looking forward to talking again. Regards, Paul Daniel. He responds. So I wrote to him July 10th,
Right.
2 days ago. Yeah.
He
He
responded.
responded.
It
It
will
will
be
be
a
a
while
while
before
before
we
we
do
do
part
part
two.
two.
May
May
6 months
6 months
from
from
now.
now.
Maybe
Maybe
6
six
months
months
from
from
now.
now.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if
if
he
he
was
was
serious
serious
or if
or
he
if
was
he was
like
like
just
just
trolling,
trolling, because like I think he's the biggest troll of
of all actually.
actually.
He's
He's weird. Man. Like,
it
it
went
went from like
let's talk next
like
week,
we
like let's
you know
come
come
on
on
my
my
live
live
next
next
week,
week, and then it became like
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
take
take
a
a
while,
while,
maybe
maybe
six
six
months.
months. Like
It
it
doesn't
doesn't
even
even
seem
seem
like
like
you know what I mean.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't
even
even
seem
seem
like
like
genuine.
genuine.
It
It
seems
seems like
like
you're
you're
just
just
trying
trying
to
to
get
get
a
a
kind
kind
of
of
like
like
a
a
negative
negative
reaction
reaction
out
out
of
of
you
you
or
or
something.
something.
But
But
these
these
things
things
don't
don't
work
work
with
with
me
me
because
because this man doesn't know what kind of man I am,
and
and
he
he
will
will
never
never
know what
know.
kind of man I am. Uh, I'm like, all
Like, all
right,
right,
brother,
brother,
no
no
worries.
worries.
I'll
I'll
wait
wait
as
as
long
long
as
as
it
it
takes.
takes.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
you
you
didn't
didn't
expect
expect
that
answer.
answer. He
He
said,
said,
so
so
be
be
patient
patient
and
and
let's
let's
see
see
what
what
God
God
will
will
do.
do.
Okay,
Okay,
whatever.
whatever.
I
I
said,
said,
oh
oh
man,
man,
no
no
worries.
worries.
I'll
I'll
wait
wait
as
as
long
long
as
as
it
it
takes.
takes.
And
And
I
I
meant
meant
it.
it.
Like
Like
I've
I've
had
had
people
people
tell
tell
me
me
when
when
I
I
was
was
like
like
a
a
teen,
teen,
like
like
12
12
years
years
old,
old,
on
on
the
the
when I
when I
went
went
on a
on a
trip
trip
with
with
my
my
brother
brother
to
to
Marrakesh
Marrakesh
in Morocco.
in Morocco. We went on a
Trip
trip
to
to
Toubkal.
Toubkal is
Perhaps the
perhaps the
highest
highest
mountain
mountain
in
in
North
North
Africa,
Africa,
if
if
I'm
I'm
not
not
mistaken.
mistaken.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
it's
the
the
highest
highest
in
in
all
all
of
of
Africa,
Africa,
probably
probably
just
just
in
in
North
North
Africa.
Africa.
But
But
anyways,
anyways,
we
we
were
were
there,
there, and the
and the
village
village
people,
people,
we
we befriended
befriended
some
some
of
of
them.
them.
And
And
someone
someone
told
told
me,
me,
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
man,
man,
like
like when you get married, don't forget to invite me. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna forget, man.
and
And
he
he
was,
was,
so
so
he
he
looked
looked
at
at
me,
me.
he
He
was
was
like,
like,
I
I
know
know
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
forget.
forget.
I
I
know
know
you're
you're
not
not
gonna
gonna
call
call
me
me
to
to
your
your
marriage.
marriage.
And
And I was quite offended by it. I was like, man, you don't know me.
if
If
I
I
tell
tell
you
you
that
that
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
call
call
you
you
to
to
join
join
my
my
marriage,
marriage,
you
you
best
best
believe
believe
that
that
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
call
call
you,
you,
no
no
matter
matter
how
how
many
many
years
years
it
it
takes.
takes.
And
And
I'm
I'm
40
40
now.
now.
This was this
This
was
was
28
28
years
years
ago.
ago.
I
I
think
think
my
my
math
math
is
is
correct,
correct,
right?
right? I think I was 11, 11 or 12. I think I was 11, man. Not even 12. I don't remember. I think I was, yeah, it could have been 12, yeah.
And I
And I
looked
looked
at
at
him.
him.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
hey
hey,
man,
man,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
call
call
you
you
to
to
join
join
my,
my,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
invite
invite
you
you
to
to
my
my
wedding
wedding
when
when
I
I
get
get
married.
married.
And
And
he
he
just
just
looked
looked
at
at
me
me
kind
kind
of
of
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Kind
Kind
of
of
like
like
not
not
believing
believing
me.
me.
And
And
all
all
these
these
years,
years,
I've
I've
never
never
forgotten
forgotten
about
about
that.
that.
And
And
I
I
still
still
remember
remember
that
that
if
if
ever
ever
I'm
I'm
about
about
to
to
get
get
married,
married,
that's
that's
one
one
of
of
the
the
things
things
that
that
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
be
be
doing.
doing.
I'm going to
I'm gonna
find
find
a
a
way
way
to
to
go
go
there
there
or
or
have
have
someone
someone
go
go
there
there
and
and
ask
ask
for
for
him
him
and
and
be
be
like,
like,
hey
hey
man,
man,
do
do
you
you
remember
remember
this
this
kid
kid
who
who
came
came
28,
28,
30
30
years
years
ago?
ago?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
well,
he's
he's
about
about
to
to
get
get
married
married
and
and
he
he
told
told
you
you
that
that
he
he
was
was
not
not
going to
gonna
forget.
forget.
And
And
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
you
you
forgot.
forgot.
That's
That's
the
the
kind
kind
of
of
person
person
I
I
am.
am.
That's
That's
the
the
kind
kind
of
of
person
person
this
this
man
man
is.
is.
And
And
people
people
like
like
Sam
Sam
Shamoun
Shamoun
have
have
no
no
idea
idea
who
who
they're
they're
up,
up,
who
who
they're
they're
up
up
against.
against.
I
I
don't
don't
bullshit.
bullshit.
I
I
don't
don't
play.
play.
You
You
can
can
make
make
me
me
wait
wait
years,
years,
decades.
decades.
If
If
you
you
tell
tell
me
me
something
something
had to
had to
happen
happen
and
and
that
that
I
I
had
had
to
to
wait,
wait,
it's
it's
never
never
going to
gonna
be
be
forgotten.
forgotten.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
be
be
expecting
expecting
it,
it,
waiting,
waiting,
asking
asking you about it, you know, testing your memory, testing your promise. Did you forget it? Are you still? So yeah, yeah, and it didn't change. Like it's always me. Like even if I change my perception on things, this man doesn't change. If I promise you something that one day I'll do this, I'll do this. It doesn't matter if it takes 100 years. So anyway, he says, let's do, maybe 6 months from now. Fine, bro. No worries. 6 months from now. You want more? You want 6 years? Go. I don't care, bro. But it's just kind of weird because you said next week. So from next week to 6 months, it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? It feels like you're doing it on purpose at this point because now you kind of remember who I am because now you know. Probably you're probably you're ashamed. I'm pretty sure you're ashamed when I called you out, and I just called you out like privately, but now I'm doing it publicly because of what I'm about to say. So he said this, and I'm like, yeah, man. So I video viewers where you show the website called Answering Islam. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, just said stuff, like has nothing to do with the with the 6 months thing, just asking him some questions, just trying to start a conversation because okay, we cannot talk until 6 months, but at least let's like, let's write back and forth on email. You know what I mean? I want to talk to you. You know what I mean? I don't mind if you can't have me on your live. Let's just talk. I got your email, you got mine. Let's talk. See at the end. Anyways, brother, let's please keep in touch, even if it's just on email. Would be great if we could chat sometime on Facebook or Instagram too. God bless you, dear Sam, your brother in humanity and in Christ, Paul Daniel. Didn't answer. So today on the on the live today, I so this was the email that I was reading, guys. If you want to see it. So today on the live, Sam Shamoun's live today. So I don't know if I can pull it up or yeah, I don't know if I can, but I'll try. I hope. So okay, no, this one. So he's like, oh no. And by the way, guys, sorry. I don't write to me on email. Sorry, on the live. I'm sorry, not email, live. But there's something wrong with this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you see, I cannot see the live chat. I don't know why. So I'm sorry, guys, if you're writing anything on the live chat, I'm not able to see it. Just email me or write me on Instagram or something. I just started a TikTok today, and I'm gonna be making more TikTok videos. So that's gonna be something cool. I don't. Yeah, I, I only use TikTok very very little. I don't even remember old my old account, so I just made a new one. If you guys can go check it out. I think it's here. Here you go. Oops. This one. Uh, I've always found TikTok to be very loud. Like you just click it and it just videos just start like without even asking you. Channel, guys, TikTok. You can check it out. You can join if you have TikTok, guys. I'm new, so I'm only following one person. I have no followers, no likes, no videos too, but I'm gonna get more. So my TikTok is Paul Daniel of God, all stuck together. Paul Daniel of God. Okay. So please feel free to add me. Uh, it's gonna be great, and we're gonna start doing lives there and talking to people, and it's gonna be really cool. And I hear that TikTok is a lot better than most social medias, so it's gonna be really cool, really interesting, and really fun. So anyway, let's get back to this Shamounian guy. All right. So he's funny, man, but I don't know. He's really a character. But yeah, something's not right with that guy. So you know, see. Okay, so yeah, so the live. When was the live that one? The live was Shamounian. Okay, Shamounian. So on the live, I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was this one. On the live.
Pick up USB.
faithful to biblical,
Hold on.
I am unskilled and. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
Let me put on my earphones because
I
I
know
know
it's
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
messing
messing
up
up.
the. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it's
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
messing
messing
up
up
the
the
thing,
thing,
right?
right? The
How
what
do
do
you
you
call
call
it?
it?
Right. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
I don't know what
what
part
part
it
it
was,
was,
but
but
it was
here.
here. It was somewhere here. It was somewhere here.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god,
look
look
at
at
it.
it.
Just two people commented today.
I think I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
have
have
a
a
feeling
feeling
that
that
less
less
and
and
less
less
people
people
are
are
watching
watching
him,
him,
getting
getting
a
a
thumbs
thumbs
down
down
because
because yeah,
he was not. He
he
was
was
not
not
good,
good,
especially
especially
in,
in
yeah.
yeah.
So
So
the
the
thing
thing
that
that
happened
happened
in
in
this
this
live,
live,
I
I
wrote
wrote
to
to
him
him
on
on
the
the
live
live chat.
So
So
I
I
told
told
him,
him,
sorry, man.
and I told him,
The
thing
thing is,
is,
I
I
told
told
him
him
that
that sorry, trying to fix the sound because I know the sound is a little. Thing I told him is, and I hope yeah, so I hope you guys can hear me well. But I told him that so he was talking about something else. He was talking about some Paul or something, and then I just asked in the live chat, and this was something someone warned me about before. I asked him a question on the live chat, and then someone in the live chat was like, "Hey man, don't ask Sam questions in the live chat because that's the fastest way that you can be kicked out or blocked." And I was like, "Hey man, I'm just asking, bro. I'm new here. I don't know. I'm just trying to learn." So that was a while ago, before even the live stream with him. So today, um, I had a question in my mind, and I was like, "Hey Sam, like, what could I say? Like, what, like, I asked him about some criticisms that Muslims make to Christians, and I was like, what is the best response to these kind of criticisms in terms of the Bible?" So I was not coming. So I was not coming already as someone who's criticizing the Bible or criticizing Christianity. I'm just coming as a Christian, asking him, how can I respond to such and such people who say these claims about the Bible? And the way he responded to me, I really want to find it, man. I would really love to find it.
I don't know how. I would love to find it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it was, bro. But anyway, when I said that, like when I asked that
So
question, he
he
was
was
like,
like,
Paul Daniel,
stop changing the subject, or else I'm going to kick you out. And and he answered me kind of like as if I was criticizing the Bible, like you don't know, like you don't know what you're talking about, and
the
the
Bible
Bible
doesn't
doesn't
say
say
that.
that.
You know,
Go study and whatever, like just kind of like very rude and condescending as he always is, right? Kind of like he kind of he kind of like explained it, but extremely briefly, and then he just like brushed it off, like just went, just like went to the like went on like with the other topic. And then I wrote to him on the live stream. I was like, Sam, I was not trying to change the topic. I'm just a new Christian. I'm just trying to learn, and thanks for responding. That's all I said. And yeah, he didn't respond back. Of course, that's fine because he was already speaking. And then a bit later in the live stream, he came to a point where he was talking about the Eucharist, and then he was talking about something that was not hard to understand or hard to understand. He was like, "It's not a piece of cake. Like, is it a piece of cake? It's not a piece of cake. It's not a piece of cake." And then because like in the live in the live chat, there's a lot of his fans who sometimes would laugh and just say something funny or whatever. They're just, but like they're commenting, but they're also being like engaging with what he's saying. And sometimes they would say something funny and laugh and whatever. You know how it is. So I kind of did that. I was like, like he was saying, yeah, it's not a piece of cake, and I was like, it's not a piece of cake, it's a piece of bread. And then and then I made a smiley. I just thought it was cute and funny, and like that's it. Like I just want to say it. My intuition told me to not do it, or else I'll be blocked. And that was my only unblocked channel that I could talk with Sam Shamoun on. But something just told me, man, just don't operate out of fear, especially with this guy or whoever. Like we're all brothers and sisters here, right? And I'm not some bad guy. I'm not some troll. I'm not some whatever. Everybody's laughing already. Everybody's joking already, making some nice innocent jokes. I just threw that out there. It's not a piece of cake. It's a piece of bread. The Eucharist, the bread, right? The body of Christ. The next thing I did after I commented, and so the way I check if I'm blocked or not, I use another uh, I use another profile on another window, and when I write with the first one on the live chat, I go into the other profile to see if my first profile appears there with the comment that I just wrote, and it didn't appear there, and I was like, "Fuck!" He blocked me again. Now I'm blocked on all of my profiles. And then I went and I wrote to him about it because I did not appreciate that, and that was uncalled for. So here it is. You got it. Okay, so you're with me, guys. I'm gonna show you, and then yeah, and this is the crux of the topic. What I really wanted to show you. Let's try to do this. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully, I can. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's make it bigger. What? Too big. Too big. Yeah, too big. Is it? Yeah, kind of too big. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Hey, this is good. So like I said, so yeah. See, so this was today, Saturday, July 12th, 7:36 p.m. 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago. Here, see, bro. I was joking today during the live stream when I said it's not a piece of cake, it's a piece of bread. You didn't have to block me for that. You already blocked three of my other accounts for over misunderstandings. We had a good chat on live stream, and you said we'll do part two next week. Now you say 6 months, to which I said no worries. I asked you to unblock me from my other accounts and you wouldn't. Why? It seems you don't remember talking to me. You were so open and welcoming and kind hearted when you heard my story. So I think you just don't remember who I am. This is me. And I send him the video again, the video that shows the live stream with him, which I already sent before. I'm not a troll. I'm not here to be a dick. I'm not. I'm honestly here to connect and ask questions as a new Catholic and to share my testimony. That's it. I've done nothing but admire your work and respect you, man. Here, there's no need to treat me like shit. Looking forward to being unblocked and connecting more. Let's talk via email or something. Peace. You see, so you can see, guys, like at this moment, even in my tone, I'm being a little less patient with him, right? Before I was like, kind regards, your brother in Christ. God bless you. So now I'm just like, peace. You know what I mean? Like I'm showing some, like I'm openly and obviously showing some a little bit of frustration here. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like if you're gonna treat me with disrespect, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you like. I think you're so used to people just begging you to get on your live stream and being like, yeah, please don't kick me off, and you're like on this like power high, this like authority high, like, hey, I'm gonna block you, I'm kick you out, blah, 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 ha, 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 ha. You think like you kind of like you're playing like like kind of like you're the god of your world, you're the god of your live stream or whatever, of your social media, and you always talk about sin, and this is a huge sin in itself. And like, how do you know that God is not sending someone like me to call you out on this so that you can actually wake up from your nonsense? Because I heard you a lot of times say, "Yeah, the Lord is using me to do this or that." Yeah, the Lord is using me to send to send me to you to to say this. How do you know that the Lord is not sending people to you? Like you're the one who's acting like a prophet now. You're the one who's acting like all high and mighty and holier than thou, bro. Relax, relax. So because you continuously disrespected and have been very condescending to someone like me who hasn't been ever disrespectful, on the contrary, always admired you, always showed you the utmost respect, utmost consideration, given you the benefit of the doubt every single time, and all you did was shit on me and just slander me and cuss me out. So now, and even when I'm calling you out now, like I'm not doing it like in a mean way or in a nasty way like you would do. But here's the thing, guys. So I wrote this, and then I get a response from him. I was not expecting this. I get a response from him when? For yeah, just a few minutes later. So I wrote my email 7:36. I get an email at 7:52. Here's what he says. This guy. So babe, so just watch with me. So you read my email. Did you like if you, like did you guys see anything that was wrong with it? Like I'm not here to be a dick. Is that the wrong thing to say? Is that like me cussing him out when I say there's no need to treat me like shit? Am I cussing him out? Of course not. I don't think that anyone in his right mind would say, "Hey, man, you're also cussing him out." Cussing him out. Even though I have the right to cuss him out because he cussed me out so many times, I'm not cussing him out. Anyway, so here's what he says. You come off as a narcissist, especially with your filthy mouth, i.e., dick shit. This is very filthy, vile, arrogant, narcissistic attitude. Time to block you here. Yeah, just like a girl. Actually, he acts like a girl. So he can go on and block me, but this video is not going to be blocked. It's going to be all over YouTube. And Sam Shamoun fans, please, and you can watch this and you can share it, whatever or not, whatever you like. But I just had to talk about it. I don't have a big following. Even my channel is very new. But yeah, this is something that I have to talk about. It's not okay. These kind of things are not okay, especially by people like him who have a very like important position in the world where they're speaking about truths and God and holy and sacred matters. And and a lot of people look up to him. A lot of people depend on him for understanding the Word of God. You cannot take these things for granted and be like, oh, whatever. No, this is not okay. This is not okay. So here's my response to him. I come off as narcissistic because I said I'm not being a dick. What about you, Sam? With your cussing and slandering all the time. So now I'm sure he already blocked me like a little girl, right? It's okay. This video is not going to be blocked, so he can see it and you guys can all see it. Then I sent him another one. So after everything I said here, right, in the first email, and even before that, you want to focus on the word dick and shit, because I forgot to, include shit. When I wasn't calling anyone a dick, but saying I wasn't one. Are you okay, bro? I'm starting to really think there's something seriously wrong with you. You don't care about people who are honest and well meaning. I see. It's a shame. That's all I said, guys. That's all I said. Here's the emails right next to you, right in front of you, sorry, right in front of you. Uh, sure, he said he's going to block me. He probably did because he always does that. Uh, People like him are they don't like to face themselves. They don't like to face people or themselves. I've always faced myself, and I face people, and I don't consider myself a super courageous person. I just like the truth to be honored. I don't like lies to be told on people. I don't like people's image to be twisted. So that's my interaction with Sam Shamoun. Even though before that, so let me get back to this video. Even though
before that, hold on. Where's the
even though before all of this, we had a very nice interaction where I spoke to them. And guys, if you didn't see the video, please check it out.
It's a very good video. And I know he
It
was
was
not expecting
interesting to talk to someone like that, uh, or to hear those kind of arguments, or not arguments, but testimonies. And it's a shame. Like this is not even like, I know if it was like, if the thing was reversed and he was the one in my position and I was the one in his position, I know the guy would not even show me 1 ounce of mercy. He would be cussing me out now. He would be like, "Who the hell? This guy did this, that. This guy's a son of a this, son of a that, da 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 da. His mother is a whore, da da da." Like all this kind of stuff. And he has the audacity to tell me this is like, because I said these words, dick and shit. This is very filthy, vile, arrogant, narcissistic attitude, bro. No, the only narcissistic person here is you. Is you. It's not me. It's you. The only narcissistic person here, Sam Shamoun, is you. And a lot of people can see that. I mean, all you have to do is check my, like, not even my tone, like my tone, the words I'm saying. And I'm not like trying to pretend like I'm not frustrated, or I'm not like unhappy with you, or that I don't like what you did. I'm very open about that. But I'm not being an asshole about it like you are. And at the same time, I'm not trying to throw personal insults at you like you always do. Because that, my friend, would be very filthy. And you're the one with the filthy mouth, not me. You're the one with the hell of a filthy mouth, very filthy mind, vile, arrogant, narcissistic attitude. That's you. And now I'm showing everyone the emails between you and me. And it honestly makes me sad, actually, because I didn't want it to get to this point. Why would you make it get to this point, bro? Like, we had a good chat the other day. You were so excited to have part two, and then you're like, yeah, yeah, 6 months. Like that's so disrespectful, man. Like, you have no manners, zero manners, bro. I'm starting to think now, and I'm sorry to say this, but I'm starting to think that I'm starting to really think that your problem with your ex-wife, you're the one who's at fault here. It's not her. I don't know. I might be wrong, bro. I don't know. I'm just saying what I think. I've never met her. I've never spoken to her. I never saw her speak. But the way I see you act and behave, I have to question you now. I have to question your integrity right now. The way you speak, the way you treat people, and it's not even people who deserve to be like treated that way. It's like people who are just genuine and honest and just open to ask questions, whether it's me, whether it's so many other people, whether it's that little Indonesian girl who was 17 years old. I forgot her name now. Very sweet girl. And you just slander her, bro. Like, and you're like a middle-aged man, bro. Like, you're almost like an old man, bro. Like now, like you're above 50. I'm sure. I don't think you're in your 40s. That's beside the point. But like, you're, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? Seriously. And guys, let me just show you this, guys, because this is something that I want to show you too. One time, and I have to include this in this live video. I have to include this. Hold on. Oh, 26 views. That's good. That's good. I'm happy. Good guys. All right. I have to show this. Where is it? So there was a video where Sam was obviously very, very. He was not well. He was not. He was not well. Okay, here it is. And okay, I'm going to show you this because I responded to him because I felt very bad for him when I saw this. Check out.
If you haven't said. Yeah. So when I saw this the first
This
time,
time, I
I
felt
felt very,
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 very
very
bad
bad for
for
him.
him,
Like
like
genuinely
genuinely
bad
bad
for
for
him.
him.
And
And
then
I
I went
went.
on my email. I think it was.
I think it was Yahoo. I
I think it
think it
was
was
Yahoo
Yahoo
Mail,
Mail,
and
and
I
I
wrote
wrote
to
to
him.
him.
Let me
Let me
see
see
if
if
I
I
have
have
it
it
here.
here.
Sam.
Sam. Oh, it's this. Sam.
Hope
Hope
it's
it's
here.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here
here
it
it
is.
is.
Here
Here
it
it is.
is.
Yeah.
With
With
love
love.
to
To
Sam.
Sam
With
with
love.
love.
Okay.
Okay? I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if
if
you
you
guys
guys
can
can
see.
see.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
No,
No, you
you
can't
can't
see.
see.
Here
Here
it
it is.
is.
To
To
Sam
Sam
with
with
love.
love.
And
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
show
show
you
you
this
this
email,
email,
guys.
guys. I'm not hiding anything and I'm not
Trying
trying
to,
to,
you
you
know,
know.
everything
Everything you
you see
see
here
here
on
on
my
my
channel,
channel,
it's
it's
all
all
real.
real. Like
Like
there's
there's no
no
faking.
faking.
There's
There's
no
no
like,
like,
and
and
that's the
that's the
thing
thing
that
that
I
I
can
I can actually like boast about.
you
You
know.
know,
I
I
don't
don't
bullshit
bullshit
one
one
bit,
bit,
guys.
guys.
And
And
I
I
never
never
have.
have.
That's
That's
always
always
been
been
me.
me,
Even
even
before
before
being
being
a
a
Christian.
Christian,
Even
even
when
when
I
I
was
was
an
an
atheist,
atheist,
even
even
when
when
I
I
was
was
a
a
Buddhist,
Buddhist,
spiritual,
spiritual,
all
all
those
those
things.
things.
It's
It's
my
my
honesty
honesty
that
that
always
always
led
led
me
me
through
through
life,
life,
and
and
it's
it's
my
my
honesty
honesty
that
that
brought
brought
me
me
to
to
my
my
Lord
Lord
and
and
Savior.
Savior.
Nothing
Nothing
else.
else.
So
So
I
I
wrote
wrote
to
to
him,
him,
"Hi
"Hi
Sam,
Sam,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
if you
if you
saw
saw
my
my
comments
comments
on
on
YouTube,
YouTube,
but I
but I
want
want
to
to
offer
offer
my
my
help
help
concerning
concerning
your
your
current
current
condition.
condition.
I
I
spoke
spoke
about
about
fasting
fasting
in
in
my
my
comments,
comments,
but I
but I
wanted
wanted
to
to
email
email
you
you
to
to
elaborate
elaborate
further,
further,
as
as
this
this
is
is
more
more
intimate,
intimate
and
and
I
I
want
want
to
to
respect
respect
your
your
intimacy."
intimacy.
You
You
know,
know,
when
when
you
you
go
go
on
on
a
a
water
water
and
and
juice
juice
fast,
fast,
not
not
solid
solid
foods
foods
except
except
for
for
fruits,
fruits
if
if
you
you
ever
ever
feel
feel
faint,
faint, even
even
your
your sex
sex
drive
drive
starts
starts
shutting
shutting
off
off
and
and
going
going
down
down
significantly.
significantly.
When
When
we
we
eat,
eat,
our
our
bodies
bodies
get
get
fueled
fueled
even
even
for
for
sex.
sex.
Our
Our
sperm
sperm
is
is
mainly
mainly
made
made
from
from
the
the
food
food
we
we
eat.
eat.
This
This
is
is
why,
why
after
after
ejaculation,
ejaculation
you
you
get
get
so
so
hungry.
hungry.
So,
So
I'm
I'm
sharing
sharing
with
with
you
you
lifelong
lifelong
knowledge
knowledge
on
on
body
body
and
and
food
food
and
and
energy,
energy,
which
which
I've
I've
learned
learned
from
from
martial
martial
arts
arts
and
and
energy
energy
practices
practices
concerning
concerning
nutrition
nutrition
and
and
energy
energy
economy
economy
dash usage.
usage.
Fasting
Fasting
is
is
your
your
best
best
option
option
for
for
now.
now.
You
You
will
will
feel
feel
so
so
much
much
better
better
if
if
you
you
fast
fast
and
and
just
just
get
get
away
away from the idea of eating any food.
drink
Drink
water
water
when
when
you
you
feel
feel
hungry
hungry
until
until
you're
you're
no
no
longer
longer
craving.
craving.
Most
Most
of
of
our
our
food
food
cravings
cravings
isn't
isn't
because
because
we
we
need
need
food.
food.
We're
We're
just
just
used
used
to
to
eating.
eating.
So
So
it
it
becomes
becomes
an
an
addiction.
addiction.
I'm
I'm
writing
writing
to
to
you
you
now
now
without
without
having
having
eaten
eaten
since
since
last
last
Saturday.
Saturday.
So
I was fasting for a week, like when I wrote this.
I
I
still
still
take
take
the
the
Eucharist
Eucharist
in
in
church,
church,
but
but
that's
that's
it.
it.
I've
I've
done
done
this
this
fast
fast
in
in
the
the
past,
past, fast in the past, haha, for 1 whole month. For 1 whole month, I became a totally different person, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. I regained all my confidence. I felt sexy, attractive, desired, and it boosted up my self-esteem so much. I could see my six abs, six packs. But now I have regained weight since I'm living in Thailand, which is why I was topless when trying to join your live stream. I didn't mean it as a disrespect. I didn't realize it because it's so hot here and I'm often topless. You see, guys, I already mentioned this. I already mentioned this in the beginning of this video, so I'm not making these things up. But anyways, brother, I will share with you my hero when it comes to nutrition and health. His name is Dr. Sabi, and he was murdered in 2016. I've been following him since 2007. He changed my life. Here are two of his videos. The first one is his last public speech before he was murdered, and the second one was his last interview on a well-renowned podcast. You may have never heard of him because those in power don't want us to hear from him or about him. And he always referred to and he always referred to the Bible when he spoke about nutrition, healing, and health. First video. Anyways, I shared the videos with him, and I just spoke to him about the diet a bit more, listened to him. And yes, and I'm like, I'll leave you with this, Sam, and I hope we can speak soon. The Lord has been sending me to you so we can connect and talk. I hope that can happen sooner than later. God bless you for everything you do to help the family of Christ grow. We all need to help each other. You help us, but you gotta allow us to help you too. Love your brother Paul Daniel. So that was my response when I saw him hurting, in pain, and desperate. I did not attack him. I did not, even though he had insulted me in the past and been very, very condescending and very rude. But I'm human before anything else. My heart, I have a human heart. I don't have a devil's heart. I don't have a cold. I'm not a cold-hearted person, guys. It doesn't matter if you've disrespected me, made me like upset me or something. If I see you like genuinely in pain, guys, honestly, like that's the kind of person I am. I have. I'm so glad that I have compassion because a lot of people have killed that capacity in them or have suffocated it. That it's so hard for them to feel compassion for certain people. Because I know that we can all sin. I know we can all make mistakes. So I always kind of like, I always leave a space where I can overlook all of that and come to your help, to your aid, if I can help you in any way. Because I know that once you are helped and once you are healed and you are lifted up, I have no doubt in my mind that at that time, you're going to know what you've done in the past and you're going to repent and we're going to be good and we're going to be brothers and everything's going to be okay. But anyway, so I sent him that email from my Yahoo. He doesn't have my Yahoo, so and he didn't and he never responded. Very strange. He never responded. So the only one he responded to, well, not the only one actually, one of the only ones, one of the two, is when I spoke to him and said, "Hey, man, there was no need to block me. Like, I was just, I was just commenting. I'm not trying to be a dick." Immediately he goes and says, "Oh, you're a narcissist and you're filthy and you're filthy mouth and you say shit and dick." For me, when someone acts like this, I don't jump and get mad and want to fight him. My first reaction is like, this guy's not okay. Something is wrong with this guy. He is sick. He is sick. And we can see it. He is sick. I'm not insulting him when I'm saying this. He is sick. He needs help. He needs help. We all need help. We all need help. But right now, he needs help. Guys, he needs help. He doesn't need, though, like you guys, I know some of you, his fans, not all, but some of you, those kind of fans who just, like, you would just, like, agree with anything and everything he does and says, never question him, always give him the benefit of the doubt, always, no matter what he does and says. If he just insults someone, even though that person didn't do anything wrong, you'll be like, ha ha, yeah, yeah, ha ha. You know what I mean? You're just gonna ride on that wave and just push that person down further, more and more. You guys, like I'm not even like you guys. Yeah, like you guys are just as lost, or even maybe I don't know if it's more, but you guys are at least just as lost as Sam Shamoun. But yeah, it's a shame. It's really a shame. I mean, people have to be better than that, especially when you hold the position of helping people. So I've been making videos for a very long time actually, but I've never gotten like uh, I was making most of my videos were in Arabic because I was living in Morocco for the past 10 plus years. I mean, you know, I was making videos for the past 10 plus years in Morocco because I was there all my life, actually. But I wanted to really bring a lot of certain spiritual knowledge to the Moroccan community. So I made most of my videos in Moroccan Arabic, even though I'm much more fluent in English. But I've sacrificed that part just so that I can help my people who I lived with. But later I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I made videos for you guys for more than 10 years. Now it's time for me to get back to English. That's why I'm making my new videos in English on this new channel. So, guys, this is what happened with Sam Shamoun. I don't know, guys, what you think. Please put your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think, guys. If anyone knows him, share this video with him. I would love for him to see it. I don't really expect much at this point from him, but I would like for him to see it. I would really like for him to see it. Just just for the heck of it, just for him to see it, just so he doesn't think that he can do things and say things and like never going to be called out for it. And I know that Virgos like him are extremely proud, and like videos like this, responses like this, break his pride, and that is good. That is good, and it will continue to happen, and it will not stop. And he has nothing to do about it. He cannot do anything about it. The only thing he can do is submit to the will of God and to stop being so proud and get off his high horse. That's what he can do, and that's what he should do. And that's what we all should do, actually. Especially when we are in the wrong. Especially when we have wronged people. Time and time and time again. And so I just want to say this. After I wrote him this letter, this mail, this on for the fasting and how to take care of his health and everything, and showing him care. When I saw this video now, again, at one point, I don't know if you guys saw me, but I was kind of like shaking my head because I'm like, this guy, man, this guy cares way more about how he looks if he gains weight. Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed to go out, guys. And he's getting like that's not normal. He's getting emotional for how much he gained weight, and he talks about it most of the time. Oh my God, guys, I gained weight. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Instead of going and doing the effort himself to fix the problem, guys, just pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. I heard that like so many times on his lives. Pray for me, guys. I'm gaining weight and I can't stop eating. And I can't, dude. It's not because guys don't pray for you or because guys won't pray for you that some things you have to do yourself, Sam. Okay? And when I saw this video, I was like, man, this is ridiculous. Because now he doesn't care about, hey guys, I feel so bad. I insulted and I made someone feel terrible when they did not deserve it. I disrespected someone. I was proud. I was arrogant. I was hurtful. I was insulting. I cussed him out like me and my nasty ass mouth. Never says anything bad about himself. And this is a very, very Virgo thing to do, actually. Whenever they say something bad about themselves, it's something that has to do with, guys, have pity on me. You know what I mean? It's not like, guys, I'm not a good person because I hurt somebody and I hope they forgive me. Never like that. Never like that. Never like that. It's always like, yeah, guys, like, oh, I feel so bad. You know why? I feel so bad about myself. Oh my God. Why? What did you do? Did you hurt someone? No. What did you insult someone? Did you like did you feel bad because someone is hurt because of you? No, not exactly. I just feel so bad, guys, because I'm just so fat and I can't stop eating. Oh, poor me. Can't stop eating and I feel so ashamed, guys. I can't go out. I can't go pray at the church when there's people there. He can't even go to the house of the Lord to pray there because he's so ashamed that people will see that he gained weight. Like guys, that's not the I don't know how you say it. The wor- the worst of like the worst of your worries. How do you say that in English? That's not the worst of your the worst of fuck no, that's not how you say it. I don't think that's the I know that's not the biggest worry. The biggest worry that you have now. Not at all, man. And if you were honest and if you were genuine, you would man up and stop worrying about these little stupid things. I gained weight. Dude, God doesn't want you to be in shape so that people admire you and clap for you. And you're trying so hard to be admirable. I think maybe that's even why you're making all these videos and you're yelling all the time and you're just violent, bro. You just have this violent attitude, man. Bro, humble yourself. And you said it yourself today in the live show for today, like live stream. You said, I'm not a humble guy. Like and you said it like very proudly. That kind of shocked me, you being a Catholic. Humbleness is actually the like one of if not the most important ways to be as a Christian, especially as a Catholic, is to be humble. When God Himself humbled Himself to the point where He came and gave His life and humiliated Himself for us, you are not even willing to allow yourself to be humiliated when you deserve to be humiliated. When you have disrespected people so much and hurt people so much and slandered and insulted and just cussed people out so much when they did not even deserve it. And when someone tells you, hey man, come on, bro, like, why do you do this? You can't even take that much criticism. And then you want to turn around and be a crybaby about how much weight you gained? And you want to gain sympathy from your followers because you know that you will gain sympathy from them because they love you. Of course, you're going to gain sympathy from them. Oh my God, Sam, like, so sorry you feel, oh my God, like, oh, poor guy, he gained weight and he can't bear the idea of being around people looking like that. Come on, bro. You're a coward. Man up. Man up. And you don't have to get angry at me, bro. You don't have to get angry at me for saying that. You are a coward. And you have to man up. And you know it. So there's no need to, oh my God, I'm gonna make this guy look bad and I'm gonna take my revenge and I'm gonna you can do that if you want. But it's gonna make you look even worse if you do that. You see the thing with truth. The person who lives with truth, who lives in truth, like I do, because I'm about no bullshit whatsoever. The thing with people like me, like us, not you, is that when we call someone out, the person knows that they deserve it. And it bothers them that they know it, that they deserve it. And if they ever make the mistake of trying to take revenge on the person who criticized them, you know that you're just going to sully and dirty your own image, not mine. Not mine. You cannot touch me. I live in truth, bro. You cannot touch me. You can try. You can try all you want, bro. But I promise you, all you'll be doing is digging your own grave, your own ditch to fall deeper into, you know? That's all you'll be doing. You'll be making it worse for yourself. I don't have to do anything, bro. You're gonna be making it worse for yourself. Just like that. So the best thing to do is the thing that you always wish that you don't have to do is to humble yourself, to come to your senses and repent. You think repenting is so easy? You think being a Catholic and a Christian is so easy? I'm pretty sure that all you think about is I'm just gonna keep making these videos and talking about the Bible all day, and God's gonna be pleased with me. God, bro, if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. Us as people of Christ, and I'm saying this even as a newly come Catholic to the faith and to the family. The, the most important thing for us Christians and Catholics and Christians in general is to die in Christ. To die in Christ is to kill your own ego, to kill your pride, to kill your arrogance. Stop riding on your high horse, bro. Get down. It doesn't matter how many people watch you and like your status. There's always someone higher than you, bro. Always. Just humble yourself. Why do you do this? Why do you keep doing this? There's no need. Seriously, there's no need. At this point, I know you're not going to have me on your live, and I don't. I, I'm not expecting it. I'm not desiring it. I'm not wishing for it. I don't need it, bro. I wanted it. I wanted it because it would have been good. And if you come back to your senses and you repent and you ask me politely and you're like, "Hey, man, I would really like to have you, please. Like what you said was right, and I admit that. Of course, I'm gonna come on your live stream, but I don't expect that from you because I know the kind of person you are. I know people like you. You guys don't like. It's almost impossible for you guys to turn around and admit to what you did and just own up to your mistakes. You guys are so reluctant to do that that even if you did do that, you would not. It's like you'll be half-assing it. It'll not be like a full, like, yeah, man, I did it and I'm sorry. And like, even if you say that, the minute someone else or the same person criticizes you a little bit more, that's it. Like you're just gonna explode. That's your problem. You haven't learned anything from martial arts, from what I see. Because we both talked about martial arts, and I said I'm a martial artist like you. I grew up with Bruce Lee too, and a martial artist, bro, learns how to destroy his pride. You let your master humiliate you because you have trust in him. You know that he knows what's best for you. You know that he's not actually, you know that he's not abusing you. He may make you feel so insulted, so like, he may like break your will, but he knows he really loves you and he really knows what's best for you. But you have to trust him for that. And you can't even show the same trust to God, bro. You can't even show the same trust to God to be like, God, you know what? You humiliate yourself for us. There's no need for me to now be so proud and arrogant and defensive all the time. I did wrong to people and I'm gonna repent and I'm gonna go to them and say sorry too. I'm not just gonna say sorry to you, God, I'm gonna say sorry to them. And I'm gonna mean it. And I'm gonna accept any criticism, anything that they want to lay on me after I said sorry. I'm not gonna use sorry as a password. Oh, now because I said sorry, you don't have the right to criticize me anymore. I'm already forgiven. Like, why the hell are you still yelling at me? That's not being sorry. That's not really being repentive, uh, you know, if that's a word. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about this. Thank you so much. I think I've spoken enough. I'm gonna stop this live stream right now. I don't know why I cannot see your. I don't know why I can't see your live here, live chat. But yeah, anyways, guys, I yeah, yeah, guys. So please subscribe and you know you know you know what you got to do. Subscribe, like the video, of course, if you liked it, if you think it was good, if you think it was interesting, if you think it was truthful, if you think it was honest. Please always reward honesty, not just something you like, but honesty and truthfulness and sincerity. Okay, and righteousness, because we are about righteousness. So, guys, I'm gonna be making better quality videos in the future. Now I'm just getting my equipment with the little that I have, the little money that I have. I'm not a rich guy. Okay, if you guys have any tips for how to start, doing better, having better equipment. I got a camera, but I need a micro SD card for it. And here, like, I'm just trying to order some online, but something, always goes wrong with the order, and then it got canceled twice. So that camera is going to be a lot better than this one. It's going to be a HD one and even a 4K one. Uh, and I'm going to be making very interesting videos for you guys, not only here, but even outside, out in the nature, out in, out in nature, and a whole lot of places. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of beautiful places around here, and we're going to talk about a whole lot of things. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I love you so much. May you be blessed, and may you go safely, and may you be guided always by God. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I love you guys. Take care.